in a room full of this kind of singing talent, right? So I'm hopeful that you guys don't feel in my pain, but I know that God says that we are to worship Him with the gifts that we have been given, no matter what those gifts be. Amen? Amen. Amen. So I am grateful this evening that the men have allowed me some time to share this poem with all of you. I'll give you just a little bit of a background about the poem that I'm going to do. The poem is entitled Emmett Till. And essentially the poem tells the story about the day that my Christopher Raymond. So this poem tells the story about the day that Christopher learned the Emmett Till story. And Christopher learned the story not in school, because they don't tell that story in school. Christopher learned the story during Black History Month because we gave the assignment to him that he was to learn about a figure in Black history that he had not been taught about in school, and he learned about Emmett Till. And he was 9 years old at the time. And his reaction to the Emmett Till story is one that will stay with me forever. And so the way that I know to express that is through poetry. So with Chris's permission, I will share this moment in our lives. Chris, do I have your permission? Okay, Emmett Till goes like this. My 9-year-old son learned about Emmett Till today. And he is changed in a way that I won't fully comprehend and he won't fully understand until well after he becomes a man. I watched his eyes search mine for an answer to the kind of hate that could cause a man to desecrate the body of a child with his bare hands. And I can't answer because I will never understand that kind of hate inside of me. I am speechless. I mean, you tell me, where do I even begin to tell him of the kind of hate that he is likely to create by simply being born in his skin? I became that mother looking into the casket in the face of what evil had done. And I felt so much rage, I could burn like the sun. I connect with her from the place in my heart that holds a mother's love. And above all, I want to shield my son from the image of one beaten by a world I can't protect him from. Mommy can't answer your questions, son. Emmett's death created sparks in the hearts of people like Rosa Parks and people like me, charged with the responsibility of teaching my son his story. What parts of that story do I hold back, afraid that he knows all the facts? The peace of his spirit comes under attack. Still, I want to comfort my child, and so I say, but what happened to Emmett, it wouldn't happen today. And then shots rang out from a policeman's gun. But Mommy, what had he done? Mommy can't answer that question, son. My son learned about Sean Bell, about Eric Gardner, about Tamir Rice, about Michael Brown today. And he is changed in a way that I can't fully comprehend, and he won't truly understand until well after he becomes a